Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. I'm really glad and honored to have Juanita Lester with the Pilgrims In on today's show, because first of all, it's such an incredible organization that gives back to our community, and you work so hard to make sure that happens, Juanita. So first of all, I just want to have you on the show and thank you for all your community work and how much you give back to our community and the organization of Pilgrims In. So do you mind just telling us about Pilgrims In and what needs they serve to our community?
Sure. Pilgrims In is a private nonprofit agency, 501c3. We primarily serve the homeless population throughout York County. The organization actually has 3 distinct programs that we provide those services through. Okay. The first one is our child care center called the Open Arms Child Support Center. We serve children preschool age, 6 weeks to 4 years of age. Next is our emergency assistance program, which is primarily a food pantry in which we provide food to the community Tuesday through Fridays, 8:30 to 1 p.m. The third one is our housing program. That's primarily a 14-bed, 90-day shelter. We have 10 apartment units called Trisha's Court Apartment, named in honor of our founder, Trisha Colkin. We primarily serve 2 populations in those apartment units. 5 of them are designated for whom we call chronically homeless individuals, as well as those who have a mental health diagnosis. The other 5 are transitional apartments in which we transition families out of our shelter into those apartments, give them anywhere from 3 months to a year's lease so that they can be successful in the community, as well as to house larger families that could not be accommodated in our shelter.
And so Pilgrims In really serves the homeless population in our community, not only with child care, but also clothing and food and temporary shelter until they can get their lives together and get their own shelter. That's incredible. What type of things can we do, Juanita, as a community member for Pilgrims In? Like what type of donations are you looking for, and where do we take those?
Right. We are located at 236 West Main Street, right here in Rock Hill. What I usually and typically say to individuals is think about what you need from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed at night. So everything from personal hygiene items to clothing. Now, we don't accept used clothing. They have to be new clothing.
New clothes.
Linen, food items, non-perishables. We try to provide individuals who access our pantry with a full and nutritious breakfast array. So it includes breakfast items, it includes fruits, vegetables, liquids, snacks, breads, whatever you eat and engage in during the day, that's what we need. And of course, as any nonprofit is going to promote, they will love monetary donations.
Then you can go out and buy the things that you know they exactly need.
Exactly, because we have such a diverse population that we want to make sure that whatever we're getting from them accommodates them. And also because we do have folks with some special needs, we have to accommodate those as well. Sometimes we receive diabetics, we receive folks who are on special diets. So when folks donate food items to us, it may not be sufficient for a person who's on a special diet.
That's exactly
So
right.
that's why we ask for folks to donate that. And of course, as I said, from the monetary perspective, we still have to pay overhead, lights, utilities, water, etc. So we definitely need that money to help keep us afloat and to keep us going each time.
So a great thing when you go grocery shopping is buy an extra bag of groceries and drop it off by Pilgrims In, and that is on West Main Street?
Yeah, West Main Street.
And open from when to when?
We actually are open from 8:30 to 5, Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 1, and by appointment only from 1 to 5 on Fridays. But we're available if someone contacts us and can accommodate those hours. We will make sure we're available to provide those services.
Now, if they'd like to make a monetary donation, what's the easiest way for folks to do that?
Sure. We do, of course, receive mailings, checks, etc. through the mail, and that's at P.O. Box 11328, Rock Hill, South Carolina 29731. They can contact us if they want to do so through a credit card or debit card at area code 803-327-4227. And then, of course, you can always walk in, and we're glad to receive anything during that way as well.
Excellent. Well, that is a wonderful opportunity for us to give back to our community because you are in touch with the people who need it the most.
Exactly.
And so Pilgrims is a wonderful partner to our community. So I please encourage folks to drop off things that they need, including food, and to give a monetary donation. And just to let you know, the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group will be giving $500 for you being here today.
Thank
so we
you
really
so much.
appreciate all that you do to the community.
Absolutely.
I don't play golf, but you got a golf tournament coming up. So tell me about this golf tournament.
We've been trying to sponsor at least 2 fundraising activities throughout the year. That's primarily our Be Irish, which is held in March, and then our Irish golf tournament, which will be occurring this year on June 11th at Carolina Lakes, which is Sun City, out in Indian Land. Our intent is to support our programs through this particular fundraiser. There are various sponsorships that we ask folks to contribute towards our fundraising efforts. What we are primarily promoting on this year's annual golf tournament is a primary sponsor, an event sponsor, someone who would be willing to support us via a $5,000 donation, which would be inclusive of supporting a team of at least 4 individuals, having publicity and advertising at a premium golf hole, signage, meaning we'll have a 4x11 sign up, doing all of our activities to promote the golf tournament itself. You'll be sponsored on our Facebook page. You'll be sponsored on our website. You'll be sponsored through any literature, any activities we go on, both before, during, and after the golf tournament itself. And it's a good way to help us.
Absolutely. So if you've got interested in the golf tournament, giving money to Pilgrims In or items, give us that phone number because they can talk to someone about all this there at the center.
It's area code 803-327-4227.
Thank you so much. Great information about a wonderful group of folks in our community, Pilgrims In. Thank you so much for being on today's show. We've got beautiful homes for sale in your area. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.